Hello, Tucson. Welcome to Mineral City TV. I'm your host, Raymond Hall. It's opening day here at Mineral City, and we are in Building D again for our second show today. We're going to be going into room D8 with Persson Rare Minerals, and we're going to talk with Philip. He's a geologist from Colorado. He's got some beautiful specimens and some stuff that not everybody else is going to have in here. So let's go on and talk with Philip. How you doing, Philip?
Hi, Ray.
Thanks for being on the show.
Great to see you. Thanks for having me.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do here?
So my business is called Persson Rare Minerals. I'm a geologist and mineral dealer based in Denver, Colorado. And I specialize in Colorado minerals, rare species, and classics from around the world. So this is my second time at Mineral City. I was here in April, and I'm really happy to be back here in Building D. And I'm going to show you some of the interesting and unusual minerals I have today.
Great. Let's come over here and take a look, see what you brought new for us this year. I'm going to sneak behind this case before you get it opened up here.
So these are some wonderful slabs of native silver from the Bulldog Silver Mine, which is in Creede, Colorado. And this mine operated from about 1968 to 1985 and produced some really incredible native silver ore. These are cut slices that are almost pure silver. And this was basically a one-time discovery in about the early 1970s. And just incredible material for Colorado. This is quite rare for the locality to get really solid slices like this. And I'm going to show one piece in a little bit more detail here. So this is one of these amazing native silver slices, and you can see on the edge here is a little bit of white barite, and then the black is actually acanthite. And this was cut here to show this incredibly dense native silver. This kind of deposit is called an epithermal vein, and basically that's where you have hot fluids, mineralizing fluids with silver and other metals dissolved in them that come up a fault. And for whatever reason, that fluid dropped out all the silver at the same time. And basically this would have been the core of a vein that was maybe only about 2 feet or 3 feet wide. And in the middle of this vein is this solid silver zone. So as a geologist and a mineral nerd, this is the kind of thing that gets me really excited.
Yeah, no, that's very cool for sure.
And it's rare to see this kind of stuff on the market these days. So I was really happy to get some of these pieces. These are from the collection of a geologist in Creede and a miner named Danny Aldrich. So I got this last summer, and first time showing these in Tucson.
Wow, they're awesome. Really cool stuff for sure. So not just silver in here, but as you can see, lots of other beautiful worldwide gems filling his cases.
Yeah, I was lucky to recently get some of these new gem tourmaline crystals from the Congo. And I'm sure some of you watching have seen these around. They've been coming out the past couple years. They just show a beautiful color spectrum of different colors, exceptional gemminess, exceptional luster.
They've certainly been a hot item the last couple of years.
They have. I mean, how could you not love these tourmalines? You know, some people are giving me a hard time saying that a rare mineral dealer shouldn't love tourmalines, but my secret is I actually love all minerals the same.
I'm the same way. I love them all.
Yep. There's too much out there not to appreciate everything.
So I've heard you like to play with radioactive rocks.
I do.
You got some of those here you can show us? All right,
yeah.
Let's take a look at some radioactive material.
I recently got a nice suite of radioactive minerals from the Colorado School of Mines collection. So I went to the Colorado School of Mines. I have a master's degree in economic geology from there. And they recently decided to reduce their collection of radioactives a little bit. And I was really fortunate to be able to trade about 17 flats of nice specimens from really all over the world. You'll see some classic things here, like torbernite from places like the Moussanoi mine in the Congo, also from France. This little guy is basically a solid chunk of pitchblende, which is a variety of uraninite. And there's a little bit of soddyite and stuff in here. Very dense. People don't realize uranium is actually one of the densest natural elements until you pick up a piece like this and feel the density.
I'm always surprised whenever I pick one up. It's just shocking how heavy those little pieces can be.
And as a lot of people know, the secondary uranium minerals, I call them the poison mushrooms of the mineral world. It's like they're announcing to the world that they're maybe not the best to eat or keep by your bedside table because they're colorful. And when you oxidize uranium into its different oxidation states, you get all these wonderful secondary uranium minerals. Probably the best piece that I got in this acquisition is this specimen, which is an example of Francevilleite, which is this bright orange mineral here, and Shervitite, which are these little kind of bladed barite-looking crystals. And this is from a mine called the Munana mine, which is in Gabon, kind of in West Africa. This piece, I believe, was actually on display at the museum at one point. And it's one of my favorite things in a mineral specimen is not only a rare mineral, but something that's actually rare and aesthetic at the same time.
Yeah, no, the color really jumps off that. It's beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, really nice luster, nice color going on. And there's some nice crystals in the backside there as well.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
more of the
double-sided.
yellow.
I didn't realize.
Yep. So
Great.
for the species, just a really wonderful example.
So I'm guessing everyone's first question at home is going to be, how dangerous is it to have these pieces around? And
Yeah, so I get that quite a bit. Radioactive minerals do require a little bit of special care and handling. The biggest thing is really distance between yourself and the specimen. So having these specimens in your home is not a problem, but I wouldn't have them in a place that's your primary area where you sleep or spend a ton of time. And the other thing that's important is ventilation. So you don't want to let the air around these specimens be sort of contained and not circulating for a long time because of radon, because these minerals are very slowly giving off small amounts of radon gas. But as long as you mitigate that, they're actually quite safe to have
absolutely.
and to collect. So,
I see you've got a Geiger counter over here. Can you show the people at home how these things will react? Yeah.
So this is a classic Geiger counter by Ludlam Instruments. This has been made since I think the 1950s, and the design hasn't really changed. And you can see that we're already a little bit above background here, but let's see if we can really heat things up a little bit.
That is great.
So that is truly what's hot in Tucson.
There you go. What's hot in Tucson is right
intended.
here in room D8.
Yeah, but don't be scared, folks. There is nothing to be afraid of here. These minerals are totally safe, and they have a fun built-in physics lesson for you right here. So come on down to Persson Rare Minerals and see what is hot in Tucson.
All right, Philip, thank you so much for joining us. That was awesome. I really enjoyed that one.
Thank you.
Everyone, thank you for joining us again, and we'll be coming at you at 3 p.m. Mountain Time for one more tour through the buildings as it's opening day here in Mineral City. See you later.